Forgive me. I forgot myself for a moment. Please. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
INDIKA is definitely a unique game. Coming from playing the demo a couple months ago, left me very intrigued on where the story will go.
Go! There's a basket for Smaragda in the warehouse. She's waiting.
What does it mean to...
INDIKA in itself is more of a linear third-person story-driven game. No combat, no fighting. Just solving a few puzzles here and there and the occasional running sequences. The game itself does not offer any hints if you are not the best at puzzles. For me, I did get stuck on a few as I tend to overthink quite a bit. My advice is, always think of the simplest solutions. As well, if a puzzle looks too straightforward, step back a bit. You'll see this issue in my full gameplay walkthrough.
He would have been a virtuous and rather mediocre nun. INDIKA's biggest dream was for that voice to leave her alone once and for all. Her entire life became a struggle, a painful resistance.
For being what INDIKA is, it does a very good job of telling a story of an alternate timeline in Russia. You play as INDIKA, a nun trying to find the true righteous path in her life. At the start of the game, you can tell she tends to doze off quite often. This makes her untrustworthy with the other villagers. Later on in the game, she ends up being held hostage by an escaped prisoner. I won't go into more story details after that, but it's definitely quite a long walking adventure the two have to endure. In between certain segments, the game transitions into a 2D side-scrolling point of view of INDIKA's past life. A nice break from the main game. In the game itself, you have the option to collect a few books for points. Right from the beginning, the game will say the points you get from the books do not matter. It won't change anything in the story, nor will it provide any other benefit. Some people do enjoy going for collectibles, but I appreciate the fact that this is optional. All in all, INDIKA is an enjoyable story-driven game. Oddmeter has presented us with a unique take on our early 1900s Russian alternative timeline. Those that enjoy story-driven games should really pick it up. My playtime was roughly 2 hours and 30 minutes, not including getting stuck at puzzles. Again, don't want to think on it. And that is my thoughts on INDIKA. Huge thanks to 11-Bit Studios for providing me an early copy for review and content creating purposes.